to the software of the Autotuner. When you first load it all up, you can go in and see what the latest news is, what the latest releases are. So in news, we've got the latest things that have come out, the Mercedes being OBD, we've got the Volvos, the Alpines, if you'll ever do an Alpine, and the Renault, Nissan going on to OBD for the later ECUs. So that's quite a good feature that you can instantly see what is the latest out there on your tool. If we go into vehicle selection, good thing about this tool is that it is set out really user friendly. So if we look, if we've got a BMW to do, we'll click on BMW. If it's a 1 Series and it's a 2015 model, it tells us there which one to go on. And then it gives us all the engines, the ECUs relating to it. So if we go on to one that actually does both OBD and boot, you then have an option of whether you're doing it on the ECU or you're doing it through the OBD port. If you're doing it on the ECU itself, then you're obviously going to boot. It tells you what the ECU is, what the processor is, and then if we go on instructions, we'll then be able to see exactly how we're going to wire it up. So we've got the instructions on there. Click on the instructions. It tells us where the L1 boot has to be. L1 is your boot cable. So there's just a boot to do on this one, and we could see how we wire up the edge connector. This is using PWD, the passwords, and we'll use the adapter to go onto the programming pins. Going back, if we then wanted to program an ECU, we're identifying, always identify first, then we're reading, and then when you get your modified file, we're writing the ECU. Some ECUs are what we call a virtual server read, so you will get the file back within seconds, the read. Some are proper reads of the ECU, especially on OBD. What is really good about this tool, other tools may take 20 minutes to read and write something, especially like Ford Transits. It's about 2 minutes it takes to write it, so it's very, very quick on the writing of the ECUs on majority of vehicles. It is quite a new tool, so you will find it does a lot of the new vehicles and comes out very quick with solutions and protocols for the new stuff. What it's not very good at is the old ECUs. There are a few EDC 16 on the tool, but there is no checksum correction for the EDC 16. So we manually have to do that. That does become a slight issue if it is a QFOD file. So we need to keep that into consideration. Also, there's a few glitches that we're aware of with the Vauxhall Opals diesels, where it doesn't program them correctly. So at the moment, we'd advise you not to use Autotuner for the Vauxhall Opal diesels at the moment. But everything else seems to work really, really good. The support system is good. They will do remote access. They will do chat with us, and they will generally respond within 10-15 minutes of us making an enquiry. So support wise, very good. They're always at the end of either phone or support.